Hello everyone and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on XRP. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today wherever you are in this great world. We're gonna talk about XRP. And once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here just under 60 cents. XRP turned green today with this 4-cent move, and everybody got excited about that. Is this that breakout moment? When is it going to happen? Because we're all anticipating it happening at any moment. You know, the naysayers will tell you we're going to pull back down under 50 cents. But all the chart people that do the charts are saying expect up only for the rest of the year. And if you go off of the 800 days that we've seen in the past multiple times, you see we are right here. And that would reflect up only throughout the rest of 2024. And a lot of big things are still yet to happen this year for XRP. Think about it. Ripple's going to announce that new stablecoin. That's going to go live. Then we find out if the SEC is going to appeal the judge's decision or not. I'm not expecting an appeal at all. I think we're just going to get to move forward, and Ripple's going to pay the fine. But then beyond that, you got ISO, you got FedNow. You also have alt season, a typical alt season cycle, where utility could start to kick in throughout the middle of the cycle. But then there's also the chaos that could ensue with recession and inflation going even higher. That's why in that last video, I was very confused on where we're going to go from here. But I also think we are going to follow a 2017 to 2018 run for XRP because nothing is holding us back this time around. We know XRP is not a security, and the Ripple versus SEC case is pretty much done now. So what happened back in 2018? XRP back in 2018, this could happen again. You have been warned. Back then, XRP flipped Bitcoin in market cap and became the #1 cryptocurrency. I could see that happening again. The Bitcoin maxis act like this never happened, but we were all there to witness it. Then the massive rise of XRP in 2017 attracted the attention of many financial institutions as well. The rise was so significant that it made Ripple worth more than every bank in the world, except 20 of them. And it's documented. The institutional interest in the XRP token has only grown since then, which is why there's a lot of interest from the banks in XRP. Look at Japan. Look at the way they talk about XRP. Look at Korea, the way they talk about XRP. You know, it's just a matter of time until every bank in the United States wants to utilize RippleNet and XRP. It fixes the entire banking system. Cycles repeat, and there's more liquidity in the system now than there was in 2017, and more institutional adoption, and more partnerships, and more crypto regulation underway. Without all of these, XRP still outperformed Bitcoin and ETH in 2017. Documented over a 350x in 1 month. The masses are not ready for what is coming. So if we are following 2017 into 2018, you can expect a 350x. That puts us above $200 for XRP. That's why every time I see these articles come out where people are making price predictions, every single prediction is 3 digits plus in this next run. The naysayers will tell you that cannot happen based on previous cycles and market cap, but it has already happened once in the past. it can happen again. And you know, this time around, look at what has happened with Ripple since back in 2018. They went towards tokenization. That's very big right now. They also pushed towards custody. That's very big right now. They opened up rails all around the world. They went from being a US company to being a global company since then. And people still don't think XRP can achieve 3 digits. It's going to happen. BNY Mellon classifies Ripple and Stellar as special blockchain infrastructure protocols. You see it right here, special, Ripple and Stellar. That's because BNY Mellon knows what XRP and XLM is capable of. Think about what happens right now when you want to send money, say from the United States to the UK, and you do a wire transfer. It takes 3 days, and during that entire time, you're wondering whether or not that transaction's going to go through. Imagine using XRP or XLM, and by the time you hang up the phone, the money already arrived on the other end. That's how game-changing XRP and XLM actually is. SAB 121 equals fair value of cryptocurrency. Few get it. So under SAB 121, an entity responsible for safeguarding cryptocurrency assets for platform users must present a liability on its balance sheet at fair value to reflect that obligation. So what would the fair value of XRP be? Because now that BNY Mellon is able to custody crypto assets or digital assets, that's going to give them the upper hand on their competition. It's definitely going to want other banks to come and want to do the same thing. Every single bank is now going to want to handle digital assets going forward. But what would the fair market value be? Would it be based on utility and use case? Would it be based on the fact that XRP delivers on-demand liquidity, that it's able to move money from one country to another in a matter of seconds? Honestly, in my opinion, the fair value of XRP is easily above $5, and I'm being very conservative. The SEC, Bitcoin is a threat to the financial system. A small bank in Wyoming can't custody it for its clients. Also, the SEC, a global important bank, can provide Bitcoin custody services no problem. The system is rigged. Remember that bank in Wyoming, that little bank that was handling digital assets? And the SEC said, no, they cannot do that. Well, now they give the green light to BNY Mellon. They're going to give the green light to JP Morgan. They're going to give the green light to Goldman Sachs. That's what's wrong with the United States. It's a pay-to-play country. You have to pay if you want to play in this country. So, question, XRP community, gold and silver are being tokenized on the XRP ledger by Q3. Q3 ends September 30th. Ripple is launching RLUSD more than likely at the end of Q3. Is this tokenization of gold going to be linked to RLUSD? And that's a very good question. I think what's going to back RLUSD is anything of value on the XRP ledger. I even think they're going to back RLUSD with XRP at some point, especially when it becomes more valuable. And why would you want RLUSD to be backed 1-to-1 with the US dollar? The US dollar is losing value consistently. So I'm sure they're going to back it by other things as well. We'll know more as time goes on. Tether will be excluded from U.S. stablecoin regulations. A 2024 investment research report confirms that upcoming U.S. stablecoin regulations, which will set the groundwork for the stablecoin framework in the United States, will disadvantage non-U.S. entities like Tether. The world's largest economy by GDP has no plans to include deleting stablecoin in its regulations. Tether loyalists can ignore this warning if they wish, but doing so will be at their own risk. The era of Tether is ending, and I'm presenting the proof. Prepare accordingly. Even the Tether CEO said they don't need the United States or Europe. Think about that. Now, where does that leave Tether going forward? Next, they won't need the UK. Then they won't need China. They won't need Russia. Because every single country is going to have MiCA-like regulations. The same regulations that you see right now in EU, you're going to see in the United States. Because that's the path forward. Everything is going global now. It's no longer, okay, this country has regulations that we don't like, so we're just not going to deal with that country. Even crypto regulations are going to be global crypto regulations. We've seen them talk about it multiple times in the past, because that's the path forward when you want to do cross-border payments. Regulations is the one thing holding crypto back. The one thing that would stop the SEC in its tracks and usher in a new wave of institutional adoption, the likes of which we have never seen before. Here's David Schwartz. Virtually no crypto is being used for payments. XRP has wide availability. It's a top 5 in market cap and has low fees and fast confirmations. I don't think it's used more for payments for the same reason that no cryptos are really being used for payments much today. The only thing holding XRP back is regulations. It's the same reason that Gary at the SEC has not given us a clear path forward. But you know what's ending? The days of Gary Gensler. And we're going to see someone new take over at the SEC. Elizabeth Warren is most likely no longer going to be a senator. Johnny Deaton's most likely going to take her seat. We're going to have innovation-friendly politicians, hopefully after November. People that know that the innovation inside the United States should be a #1 concern right now. Because we're pushing innovation into every other country. We're pushing it out. It's the same reason that Ripple went from a US company to become a global company in the first place. So once we have that path forward, every single bank is going to want to jump on board with this type of technology because it's going to help them drive more customers through their doors. Think about business customers that send money overseas daily. They're going to want to use a bank that could get the money there in a matter of seconds. They'll already get confirmation before even leaving the bank. That's how game-changing this is. XRP can fix the current financial system. We don't even need to have CBDC. XRP can work with fiat. And that's why they wanted to slow Ripple down. That's why they kept us tied up in that SEC lawsuit for years, because they needed to slow Ripple down. And now the rest of the world is pushing ahead of the United States anyway. And now the US has to play catch up. And that's why when you sit here and you look at XRP sitting at 60 cents, people are always complaining and bitching, well, it's at 60 cents. You could say the most bullish thing about XRP, and right away someone will say, yeah, but look at the price. Yeah, that's the price right now. What do you think's going to happen when it's given a fair value? What do you think's going to happen when all of a sudden regulations are in place and every single bank is jumping on board? What do you think's going to happen when tokenization starts to really amp up on the XRP ledger? We're going to not only achieve 3 digits, we're going to hold above 3 digits. And then we're going to be talking about when is XRP going to get over $1,000. Then once we break that $1,000 mark, people will be saying, when are we going to 5 digits? And along the way, a lot of people will already be gone. They will have sold off all their XRP, only to watch it go higher and higher in price. The world is changing. We are moving away from hype and we're pushing towards utility. It's just a matter of time. And it's going to happen whether you are here or not. And that's why I'm always urging you not to sell too soon. Don't fall for the FUD. Don't worry about what the naysayers are saying. Just hold strong so that you can get that financial freedom. And until it happens, stay patient, stay positive, and let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.